Good day, everyone. For today, I'm going to discuss on how to use this updated model of Casio in solving one variable, okay? One variable data, okay? Now let's take a look, no? Let's take a look our sample one variable data. Okay, so as you can see my screen right now, nandito yung ating given problem, okay? So we have here 11 data, which is about the capacity for physical exercise in seconds for each of these 11 patients who were being treated for chronic heart failure. Okay. Now, paano natin gagamitin itong updated model? Paano natin gagamitin itong updated model to solve for the most common statistical tools such as the mean and standard deviation, okay, for this given data set. Okay. Of course, now given this calculator model, so let's turn it on. Okay. Okay, so anong una natin gagawin? Okay, ang una natin gagawin is to click, no? To click the menu. Yan. Kung nababasa niyo yung word na menu, okay? Click menu. And then, press, so marami kang options. So maraming lalabas na options. Then, click mo yung 6, okay? Click mo yung number 6, okay? Because the number 6, andyan yung ating statistical analysis, okay? In which there are many options, okay? There are many options na you can select, no, using this arrow up and down. Pero ang isa-select natin, no, ang isa-select natin, since we are dealing with one variable, no? Since we are dealing with one variable, so select one, no? Select one for one variable, okay? No, select one for one variable. So, pagka-click natin ng number 1, lalabas yung table, no? Lalabas yung one variable table. Okay. Now we can now record, no, or we can now enter our data. Okay? So paano i-enter? So type lang natin, okay? I-type lang natin. So our first data here, no? So 906. So type mo lang yung 906, okay? As you type no 906, then press mo lang yung equal sign, papasok na yung 906 doon sa unang row. Then next no 1320 equal. So pumasok siya sa second row. 711, then press equal, third row, and so forth and so on. Okay, so i-continue mo lang. Okay? I-continue mo lang. Okay, as you enter, no, as you enter all data, so please make sure, no, that you enter all data correctly until you reach the final. Okay, so sabi natin we have a total of 11 data sets, so dapat ang dulo natin na may value ay yung 11th row, okay, which contains the final data. Okay, as we enter all the data, ang next na pipindutin natin, no, or next to press is AC. Okay, press AC. Pagka press AC, so yan, so lalabas na yung nakalagay dito, no, statistics one variable. Ibig sabihin yan na enter mo na yung one variable data that you are going to perform, no, statistical analysis. Then press mo na yung option, no, press mo na tong option, okay, itong OPTN, ibig sabihin yan option. Pagka press mo yung option, so may lalabas na 3 options dito. So the select type, one variable calculated, and then the 3. Ang isa-select natin dito ay yung number 2, no? Yung number 2. Ibig sabihin ng number 2, ay one variable calculated data. Okay, one variable calculated data. So press mo yung number 2. So press number 2, so lalabas na. So ito na yung mga calculated data natin. Yung calculated that ito na yung mga calculated data for one variable analysis. Okay? So dyan, no, it appears, no, that our mean, so from the first value na binigay ni calculator, andyan agad yung sample mean natin, which is at 970. And then nakabigay din dyan yung population, yung population standard, yung population. Yes, andyan din yung population standard deviation, okay? And then of course yung sample mean, yung kailangan nating sample mean, in which, no, kapag press mo yung, so sa first panel andyan yung mean, pinakauna. Pag kinlik mo yung next arrow, lalabas yung ating sample standard deviation. Okay, yung sample standard deviation, which is 201.98 or just simply 202. Then, actually, no, sa first panel, andyan yung variance, okay? Andyan yung variance. Yung variance, ito yung S2X, okay? That's the variance, S2X. Okay, ibig sabihin, that's 40,797. Okay, that's the variance. Okay, that's the variance. Okay, so dito masosolve agad natin yung variance. Okay, then actually, no, this calculator can also give us, no, kung tinatamad kang rearrange ng data, although this is very easy to rearrange, so ibibigay din niya yung median. Okay, so nandyan yung median, no, lalabas din dyan yung median, yung med. That's the median, yung word na med. Tapos madali na rin ma-compute yung range kasi naka-input dito yung minimum, no? Yung minimum value as well as yung maximum value. So para madali mo ma-compute yung range. Okay. So this updated model of calculator, okay, this updated model of calculator is very useful. No? It's very useful in calculating different statistical tools such as mean, median, okay, the standard deviation, variance, okay, and range, no? Okay, so andito na. So, okay, so most likely andito na lahat, no? Andito na lahat. Okay, so of course, no, for the relative standard deviation and coefficient of variance, it can be easily computed, no, by just dividing the standard deviation with the mean. Okay. Okay, so that's all. No, that's all for this tutorial. No, using this newer model of Casio. It's very handy. Okay, it's very handy, class. Okay. I think, no, for the price, I think it's, so right now, if I'm not sure, baka it costs, no, 1,500 or less, no, 1,500 or less. But hopefully, no, it's much cheaper right now since, as I mentioned a while ago, or as I mentioned in my previous videos, there is a newer model. No, there is a newer model that is better than this. No, hindi ko pa nakita yon, and I'm not sure if it's available in the Philippines already. So hopefully, no, nasa 1.3 or 1.2 na to dapat. Okay. Okay, so that's all, and then thank you for visiting my tutorial video for this calculator. Okay, see you on my next video for two variable analysis.